Hello everybody, I hope you had fantastic holidays this year. Today we're going to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Let's turn the light on here. That's a bit better. This actually isn't as hard as people think it is. It actually is very, very easy. And you don't need like expensive cubes. The one I'm using right now is about 50 bucks, but you don't need a really expensive cube to get you started. You can start with a Rubik's brand, that's okay. You can start with basically anything and then work your way up like I did. I could use this one for the tutorial, but I think you would be able to see better with this one. Plus, it's smaller and it's better for my hands. Like I said, you don't need really expensive cubes. This one is around $6, and this one, the Yushin Kylan, the sticker like peeled off, it's about like $10, and it has magnets inside of it. The one I'm going to be using for this one is the GAN Air SM magnetic version. It is right now my best cube, and I'm going to use it for this tutorial. There are 5 easy steps, but I divided the 4th one into 2 to make this easier, so in total 6 steps. Now keep this in mind. If you've taken apart your cube or you've peeled off the stickers and put them in a different order or something, there's a 1 in 12 chance your cube is solvable. So if you remember like taking off the cube apart and putting it back again, or peeling off the stickers, just know your cube might not be solvable, and you have to take it apart or take the stickers apart, or basically throw away your cube or re-sticker if you're up for that. So this method contains algorithms, but if I write it down and teach you actual movements like this is R, R prime, U, U prime, it would just confuse you and make it very, very hard for you to actually learn how to solve a cube. So in this method, I am only going to show the movements you have to do, so you keep in mind that. And let's start. The first step to solving a cube is making a white cross. The simpler way you do this is by putting all the white edges in here, facing upwards. For example, I have one white edge here. If I do this 2 times, you won't have the white edge here, you will have it here. You will have it here. Now this edge is actually in the place it needs to go, just not flip the right way. To flip this, just pull it back to your direction and pull this front one down. Now you see it is facing upwards and in the right center. You can see one edge here with white facing this way. If you do this movement, it would go again to here. Continue searching for the whites, and here is another one. If you do this, it would be again in here, but you destroyed this one. You don't want to destroy no pairs in this step, so just move it one way and put it up again. Search for the last one that's here. And this one, the white part's actually facing down. If it's facing to you or any way that it's not down, you don't want to do this. When it's down, just put it in place and do twice. Now in this step, you've actually destroyed this one, so let's put that back where it was. You want to put it in the slot that has nothing. So 1 this way and 2 this way. And there you go. You have a white cross, also known as a DESC, with a center on it. And you want to make every single one of them join the center it has. For example, this one is joining the center it has to join, and just give 2 to this one. This one, you have to join it with its center. So blue, search for the blue one. It is here. Move it once, and then move it twice again down. This one's already with its center. Move it twice down. This one, put it up with its center. Once I pair it up, just twice down, and there you go. You have a white cross. For the second step, you want to make every single corner of the white face right. Already I have one done here, but if you've done already the cross, just keep this in mind. There's something called a DESC move, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat that. It's 1 up, one to the left, one down, and one to the right. This is not going to mess up your cross. Just practice this a bunch of times. And with the other hand as well. So now with this hand, it is this one up, this one to the side, this one down, to the other side. So up, put it to the side, you're not moving it up. Down, and put it again to the side, you were moving it up. Once you memorize this step, you are going to start assembling these. This one is on the right place, but it doesn't look quite right. That's because it doesn't go here, it goes to the other side. So white, orange, green, white, orange, green. So now you know that this corner goes in this place. To take this out, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to pair it up with its center. So white is facing to your side, and one of the colors is joined like this. For example, if the green was here and white was here, you wanted to put it like this, and it'll join here. You can see that it joins in here, orange and orange. So kind of like a Y, but without this part. To join this edge and put it up to here, you can do this, but then you mess up the cross. So you don't want to mess it up. You want to move it to the side, you're not going to lift it up. So to this side, lift up the part that was joined with the corner. So lift it up, and when you join it back down here, it is officially joined in the right place. Now just put it down, and there you go. Your edge, you moved it from here to here. Now if your edge has the white facing up and not here or in here, you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So sexy move, and then with your other hand, 1 now to this side, so blocking the way you are going to make it down. So when you put it down, now it is facing to your side. Let me put it again. There you go. Once again, if white is facing up, you want to do the same thing you did for this corner, but instead of moving it to the side, you leave it there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this time, 1 instead of 2 to this side. When you put it down, it's still going to be white facing up. So you don't put it that side, you put it to the side, you're going to bring it down. So when you bring it down, white will be facing you. And now you can make the Y with the respective color it goes with. The Y, but without this side, white facing to you. Move it to the side. Put this one up. And join it. And when you put it down, it is back where it goes. It has white facing up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With this hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this one goes in here. Make that little Y, but without this side. And again, move it to the side. Put this one up. Join it. And put it down. And now's the time where you actually need those sexy moves. You've already done this part. Now you need to do these edges. In my case, I don't have any edges here. They're all in here. They're just changed. So you want to take the edges out with the sexy moves. First with the right, then twist, and then with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with this hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've taken out one edge and pair it up with the color it goes and make a large T. This orange goes with here, so you know this corner, this edge goes in here. But if you do this, you mess it up. Since you don't want to mess it up, you will move it to the side, to the color you're not going to lift up, and you're going to do the sexy move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sexy move with the left hand. So if I keep looking around, this one is out, I would pair it here, red and red, so you know it goes here. Move it to the side. You're not going to lift it up. Set C move, hold it with this one, set C move with this hand. In my case, I have this one and this one flipped. So I just want to take it out with a set C move. Pair it up in here. It goes to this side, so now to this side. And with this side, if yours doesn't go to this side, it goes to, if your pair doesn't connect by doing this, it connects by doing that, then it's basically the same thing, just inverse. Move it to the side, you're not gonna lift it up. Set C move with your left hand, hold it like this now, and when you do this, you see that they connect, and bring it back down. So another set C move, but with your right hand now. So it's first left and right. I've zoomed a little bit further away to make it easier to see. In this part, there are some combinations you could have. So don't look at the corners, look at the edges. I'm going to twist the corners so it would be a little bit easier for you to identify. There you go, I've twisted the corners. So you could have this case, which is the line, and this case, which is the dot. Remember, don't look at the corners, only look at the edges. If you don't have the singular dot in here, the little L thing in there, or the whole entire line, all the way up there, you're gonna have a cross in the center. It looks like this. If you don't have the cross, you don't have to do this step. That's why I didn't put it in here, here, or there. So I'm going to show you how to make those three. Starting off with the dot one, this actually isn't that hard. When you do the dot one, it's going to take you to the L I showed you in here. When you do the L1, it's going to take you to the line. And when you do the line, it's going to take you to the full cross. So I really only have to show you one. For this one, you would have to do the little, move this front face clockwise, not counterclockwise, clockwise, so to this side, and do the set C move, and move it back up. Now you have that little thing that I put in the middle. Now, to solve this one, you do that again, move it to the side, set C move, and put it up again. Now you have the line I put in here. And to solve the line, you're going to do that again, set C move, and that. So when you look at it, if you have at least, let's say like this one, this is the line, it's just these two have, you would just do this. If it is the, for example, let's say dot, you're going to do that, but 3 times. So set C move, again, set C move, put the line horizontal. It always needs to be horizontal. Do the set C move again, and there you go, you have the cross. If you have the dot with no edges, you can start by any of them because it has no edges. And if you have the line, it has to be horizontal. Doesn't matter if it's here or here. You are going to look at your cross and look at the centers. You're going to try to match the centers. So only one is matched here. You want all of them matched. The ways you could have this is all of your edges in the right place, two edges. This could be one here and one here, or one here and one here. In this case, I have one here and one here, and these two are supposed to go flipped. For example, this goes here and this goes here. So the other case, which is one here and one here, I am going to show you how to solve that one. And then I'm going to show you how to solve this one, because this one is a bit more complicated. For example, this one, it only looks like I have one, but if I keep rotating the cube, I have 2 in here. But if I rotate it more, then I won't have any 2 else. It's only those two that are going to be there. If you have only two that match, you're going to put it one in your right side, the other one in your back side. So one here and one here. If you don't do it like this, you will scramble the cube instead of solve it. So once again, one here, one on the back side, and you're going to do this. The DESC move is like this. This is sort of like the DESC move, but not quite. You do DESC move, but instead of putting it this way, you would put it that way. So left. Then you would bring it up, do it 2 times, so you would bring it back to here, and bring it back down. It looks the same, but when you put it like this, now all of your edges are done. So right side, up side, right side down. This one again like this. Here, twice to this side, and go back down. I would do this again. So to break it down in pieces, you want to put it like this, these two here, and then do this, like if it was a DESC move, but move it again to this side. Now put it up, pair it again, and there you go. They are all matched. So I would do it slow, and you can follow me in this. Practice that a lot. So once again, so right, back, up, here, 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 oops, and here. When you practice this, it will look like this. So back down, and there you go. So now that you know how to solve that one, that is one here and one here, you want to do this one, which is basically the same thing. So do the same algorithm, and now you should have the twos like this, one here and one here, and just do that one again. There you go. Now for the edges, you could have all of them in the wrong place, one of them in the right place, just how it happened here, or all of them in the right place. In this one, I have only this one in the right place, and by in the right place, I mean in the right slot, not permutated right, but in the right part that it goes. So this one is not in the right part because this one goes here, not here. This one, it is in the right part, but it's not permutated right. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. This one's wrong, and this one's wrong. This one goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. So if you only have one of them right, you're going to put it in the bottom left, not by rotating the top part of your cube, but by rotating the cube itself. So bottom left, and you're going to do this. Top part, right, top part, left, top part, right, down, and top part, left, down. That's how it goes. So let's practice that one more time. Top, up, top, down, top, down. Top, up, top, down, top, down. So once again, put this one here, bottom right, do the algorithm, and they all should be in the right place, just not twisted right. The other case of this is when you have none of them in the right place, like this, and you're going to do this from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you start, just do the algorithm, and it will take you to at least one in the right way. And do that, and there you go. Oh, wait, hold up. Here you go. Do it one more time again. And now they're all right. For this part, it is only rotating the corners up. I'm going to zoom a little bit. There you go. And you only want to put them in the right way because they're already in the right slot, just not in the right position. So for this part, you're going to turn your cube completely upside down. So yellow facing down, white facing up. And you're going to do set C move until, boom, it hits the right way. Now you rotate the back, the down part, the bottom of the cube, because if you rotate it like this, and you do it to this side and then to this side, you will mess it up, and then you will probably be angry at me saying this doesn't work. So, bottom this way, and to this. There you go, corner it down. And bottom this way again, and do it until it is done. Now you have solved your cube, and here